YouTube Jack Fooling's camera 16. YouTube Jack Fooling's camera 17, scene 1, take 2. How's it going, Boons? Welcome back to yet another video, and I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading recently. From last video when I played God of War to now, I have joined college, I've been dealing with some stuff, and obviously you can tell by this wall, it's blank. We are actually trying to sell this house, so obviously trying to make it more sellable by taking off all my posters. My pictures are still up there. I kind of shifted it from there to there, but yeah, and I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff, and yeah, so now that we're in quarantine and I have nothing else to do, might as well make a YouTube video. And as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be discussing why I'm a danger to myself. Now, I just have numerous stories of the accidents I've been in, what's happened to me, like, you know, why I've got like a scar on my finger or a scar on my foot or anything. So, yeah, so it's just going to be talking about why I'm a danger to myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, we're going to jump right in to when I was in year 7 and I got hit by a car. Now, this one, I'm not too sure if it's like a funny story or anything, but this one, I was in year 7 and it was like in June? Something like that. And it was like a couple of days before sports day. Well, there was a whole group of us, I'm not going to name names, and we were going to our local shop, and we had to cross this really busy road, and there was a bus right there, so we couldn't see what was coming this way, and I literally stood there and went, screw it, I bolted it across the road, a car got me, and what happened was, it took off that shoe, my right my right shoe, and it kind of completely broke it, and then it kind of caught my left foot at the back of the car, which dragged me a bit up the road. But after that, I didn't really know what happened. I can't remember it, but all I remember is kind of standing up, walking to the side of the road, and just collapsing. And yeah, I've never seen so many people on the phone to ambulances and stuff like that. I mean, I was kind of happy because when I got when I was in the hospital and it was the next day, I was in the newspaper. Like, it didn't name my name, but it was like, oh, 2 accidents happened down. I can't even remember what that road is called. Yeah, there was like 2 accidents happened down this road, 30 minutes apart, and it was like, oh, a schoolboy got hit by a car. I was like, that's me. So now we're actually going to be jumping into when I was in year 5. Now this one, I don't know why, but I got given a Kit Kat. It was like the weekend or something, or like it was like Monday the next day, I can't remember. And no, it was summer. I remember it was summer. And my mum got me this Kit Kat. And I was really happy, I was really excited and stuff like that. So then my brother opened his Kit Kat and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to open this Kit Kat with a knife. So there I was in the kitchen trying every single knife, trying to just kind of, you know that little satisfying thing where you kind of pierce it and then it just kind of slides down? Yeah, I tried that, but I kind of pressed too hard on one of the knives. It was the smallest knife but the sharpest, and basically what happened was I went through, but considering with the shock I kind of scooped and flicked, so you could see, like, trigger warning, gross warning, you could see my bone. Which wasn't fun. I was told I have to hold it like this to stop the blood from going, and once the blood cleared you could see the bone. And yeah, so we were sitting in the hospital, and what they had to do, because it was here, like the cuts over. Hang on, let's see if the camera can pick it up. Can you see? Yes. Right there. And basically, they just had to put an injection next to the piercing. No, the wound, and up here to numb it so they can sew it. Well, there we were in hospital, and they started doing the first injection, and I screamed the place down, like, because my parents were telling me that they were in the waiting room with my brother, and basically all they heard was just me screaming, and they were like, oh well, you made your brother feel uncomfortable, you made us feel uncomfortable, you made families in the waiting room uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, well. So once they'd done that and they started sewing it up, I was like, oh okay. And then I had to have this like bandage over. I only had to keep it in for a week. I had to keep it on for a week just to make sure that the stitching would heal the wound properly. I only have 3 stitches. Now the next one is kind of funny. So I was in secondary school at this time, and I think I was like in year 10, like midway through year 10, and I was going on a school trip, and my parents were dropping in my clothes for me to get changed into out of my school uniform. When I was going down the stairs, and they didn't put like a caution wet floor sign out. So I slipped and then kind of landed kind of mid-split. But it kind of split my trousers. So I just had to kind of tie my blazer around just to make sure that no one could see. So I was just kind of walking with split trousers. I was like, well, I split my trousers. So then we just got new trousers in the end. Now this one, these are 2 incidents. The first incident, basically in my brother's room, he had this glass like shade that kind of went over the light, and I thought it'd be funny to kind of swing around the thing that you pump up balloons with. So I swung it round, and then the next thing I heard was smash, and I was like, and then my parents were like, what the hell is going on? My dad came out and said, what the hell happened? And I didn't realise, I didn't feel it, that a bit of glass actually went into my shoulder, and it was just there, and I was like, well then. So they were kind of debating, because I can't remember, I think it was like 9 o'clock at night or something, and we didn't know whether or not we wanted to actually kind of squeeze the skin together and put a plaster over it, because that actually helps heal the skin, or we had to go to the hospital. It just depends how deep it was. Well, we kind of overruled it and we're like, I'll just kind of pinch it together and put a plaster over it, as we didn't really want to go to the hospital because of the weight. So yeah, and then the second incident, you know those like glass bowls, how it's like a bowl with handle and then it has a lid? Yeah, well, there was like mushy peas in there, and I was like, oh, I really want some, so I grabbed it, and I kind of walked off. I was like, wait, where's the top, like the cover? And it was stuck on the bottom, and I went smash, and glass went into my foot. I had to kind of take it out and do the same with what happened to my shoulder, kind of pinch the skin, put the plaster over it. Now this next one, as dumb as it sounds, I still need parent supervision when I cook. I need the supervision either when I'm cooking, in case I burn myself, or I burn the house down, I cut myself, literally anything and everything that could go wrong when cooking. And yes, I am a danger to myself when doing that, so it's either my mum or my dad, well mainly my mum. She's just kind of there, kind of just like, obviously she lets me get on with it, but she just kind of looks at me like it's the parent look, like, you're gonna do it, you're gonna cut yourself, or you're gonna burn yourself. But I don't. Touch wood. And there are more stories, but I couldn't really think of any. I couldn't remember anymore. Like, I've got this mysterious scar on my knee. Don't know where I got that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I've got chalk on my bed.